Gee weeb, Gujay Martasha, Vimotokumai. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So we've got lots to discuss tonight. Where do we start? Immigration crisis, new statistics on PPS numbers have been released. We'll be getting into all the numbers, going through them, and just having an honest conversation about the realities of mass immigration and how the Irish will be a minority, I would say, within the next 10 years. It's that bad. It's that stark. The population of Ireland is, roughly 5 million in the south of Ireland, and we have complete open borders in Ireland, and this is our land. We are the indigenous people to this land, and the traitorous politicians, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael government, championed on by Sinn Féin, are pretty much accelerating the destruction of Ireland and her people. So we'll be discussing all that tonight, so make sure, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. We're going to share Lord's Prayer as Gaelic first before we do anything, right? So please join us. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. This button here, so please join us. Nanyam na hargus effect agus spread neve, amen. Arnya har atar now, go ni for Daniam, go died at the rate, go nanter the holler and talav mar yanter now. Ar nar luhul tor doing you, agus might doing our vecta, mar a white image dar vectin a fian, ag na election a gahu, ag seer shina ulk, amen. Nanyam na hargus effect, agus spread neve, amen. Alright, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. How are we all doing? Let me know in the live chat how are you doing. Let me know where you're all from. Sean Mack thinks it'll be 5 years by the time we're a minority. Well, I can't really argue with that. When you combine all things, when you're burning the candles at both ends, like it is possible. Okay. So, look, well, let's get straight into tonight's action, right? Let's talk about demographics. Let's talk about the new figures, stats released by the Irish government. Before we go, I suppose we'll say hello to a few people in the live chat. Ray Flanagan, thanks so much for joining us, Ray. Good mind yourself. Aaron Brown, thanks for tuning in from New Jersey. Paul, what about you? Good mind yourself. Sean, thanks for moderating. John, how's it going? Thomas, what about you? Zero, thanks for moderating. Paul Gribben, how's it going? Jared Henry. Yeah, new houses being built at breakneck speed. Yeah, not for the Irish though. Anne Galway, thanks for joining us. Plots Films, how we doing? Good to see you. Robert McGuire, good mind yourself. Lily, good to see you. John as well. Open Mind, what about you? Long time no see. Who else is in there? Brenda, how we doing? Catherine McConnell, thanks for moderating. Billy Bob says in Belfast. Lizzie, good to see you. Hi, I'm from Florida, says D. Peter, they're breeding like rabbits. Jared says he's in Cookstown, County Tyrone. Hi from Blanchardstown, says Lizzie. Okay, good stuff. Kraft says he's from Derry. Good stuff. Okay, look, let's get into tonight's action. Let's see what's happening in Ireland, alright? Are you sitting down? New figures show that over 1.3 million PPS numbers have been issued to non-Irish people in the past 10 years. It can no longer be denied. Ireland is ground zero for population replacement. Now, for those of you who don't know, PPS numbers are like social security numbers or national insurance numbers, I think, in the UK. So let's see if we can get some interesting observations here. Maybe just press that button there. It's the better one, is it? There we go. Okay, so look, let's see all these countries, for example. Table 19, new PPS numbers issued by country. Like, it's every country you can imagine. There's the EU countries, the majority of the EU countries, and then, here's total non-EU, 231,595. So 1.3 million. 1.3 million in 10 years. You do the math there. Now, when you combine these statistics with abortion, 11,000 babies, 11,000 Irish babies murdered every single year through abortion. Our youngsters are forced to emigrate to the likes of Australia. Irish birth rate is declining. Look, this is population replacement. We are being erased. There is no more Irish people after this. This is our land. And these are the videos that people need to see. People need to see these numbers. that we are being replaced in our own country, the indigenous Irish people. We have a right to say no. This is our land. We've been here for thousands of years. Why should we accept this? We are being propagandized by the mainstream media. Our women are being brainwashed to go and pursue a career instead of staying at home and raising a family. Our men have been feminized, have been cooked. They don't stand up anymore. What is wrong with the Irish men? We need to stand up here. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important to share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. Share it in your Facebook groups, your WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups. Share it out everywhere. This is the only way we can raise awareness. We have to get out to the people, get these messages out to the people who, don't agree with what's going on, but, they're not really paying attention, but they need to see the stark reality of this invasion was happening in Ireland. Let me know in the live chat, what do you think? Let me know what's your opinion on the whole show. Am I exaggerating there? Is this okay? Do you think I'm, telling the truth, or is it worse than what I'm saying? Please let me know. I want to hear from you. Mind-boggling, says Damien. Feminism, abortion, LGBT, all promoted to cripple our indigenous growth. Absolutely. Yeah, it's the truth, says Catherine. I think it's like, it can't be denied. It cannot be denied. We have, the powers that be, the enemies of Ireland, the European Union, whatever you want to call them, the shadow government, they want to destroy Ireland forever. And there's no going back after that. I know the Irish will be a minority within 10 years, and it's just happened so fast. You know what I mean? What else have I got in store for you here tonight? God bless Ireland, says Colin. Thanks very much, Colin. Patriotic Irish Mammy says, Niall, I have 5 daughters. I worked 55 hours a week when I had 4 kids, and I was looked down as being a problem by having so many kids. The far left would rather I didn't have children. Absolutely. See, this is the problem now. Is, if you want to be a stay-at-home mother, if you want to raise children, it's frowned upon. But the thing is, I think there's a lot of women are probably jealous that you have that option to stay at home, and that they have decided not to do that. Women, if in their early 20s, they have far better options than they do in their late 30s to get a half-decent man. But unfortunately, a lot of women are conditioned now to go and get your career, pursue your career, and be subservient to a strange man instead of being subservient to your husband. And by the time a woman's in her late 30s, 40 years old, it's too late then. And then they realise that they've got no husband, they've got no family, and then their natural, motherly instincts kick in. But it's, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, woman. So, I would advise, if you've got young children, particularly young women, do not be going to university, getting degrees. The thing is too, like, a lot of women, majority of women think that by having degrees that men care about degree, or some kind of flex having a degree or a master's or whatever. Men couldn't care less about your degrees. They don't consider that at all when they're looking for a partner or a wife. Degrees, in fact, they'd probably far rather that you had no degrees or higher education at all. So stay out of higher education, stay out of university, particularly for women. And the majority of degrees is complete nonsense anyway. So good stuff, everybody. Let's go to the next clip here. Right. So, St. Patrick's Day this year was the day things really changed in Ireland. I've never seen regular Irish people as disgusted as when they saw parades full of Africans dancing through the streets. This was the turning point. Let's have a listen in here. That's a hard watch. And I think the Irish people are waking up that their culture is being eroded. You know, St. Patrick's Day used to be a Catholic celebration. St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland. What is Catholic and Irish St. Patrick's Day in Ireland now? I was at the St. Patrick's Day parade in Letterkenny, and it was just a woke parade. Just foreigners everywhere, shoving it down our throats. There wasn't anything Irish or Catholic about it. And they're just mocking us. They're mocking the indigenous Irish. This is a hostile takeover. This isn't some mere policy. It's a hostile takeover. It's an invasion. It's the erosion of our culture. And that's why we must stand up and fight. We must share these videos with all your friends and family. We need to get the message out there, particularly to the Irish diaspora who don't understand what's going on. St. Patrick's Day parades in Chicago, New York, Boston are much more patriotic and much more Catholic than in Ireland themselves. So share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. Share it in your WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, Telegram groups, social media. Let's get the message out there, everybody, alright? What do you think in the live chat? Please let me know. You know, should we be celebrating this diversity as our strength? You know, do you oppose it? Do you like it? Please let me know in the live chat, alright? Or in the comments section if you're rewatching it. Yeah, cut off all the money and benefits to them, and they will leave. It's a very warm day in Connell doing the Niall Donegal. I've got the fan on here trying to cool me down a bit, but it's helping a bit, but you know what I mean, it's still very warm. Look, it's great to see so many people in the live chat. Look, if you're new to the show, please subscribe. We go live probably 3 or 4 times a week now. We will be going live, is it this coming Wednesday at the GPO? There's a protest at 12 o'clock. John Malloy's organising that. We will be there. We will be bringing on the young fellas from Donegal town. Not Donegal town, sorry, Sligo. I think the fella Declan is from probably around that Donegal town area, but he lives in Sligo now the past number of years. But there's a big protest this coming Saturday in Sligo opposing, for those of you who don't know, right, I should really play a clip of that, what's happening in Sligo, right? I should have done one. You know what? Let me just mute this phone here because I'm getting messages. You know what? We'll do that right now. Just bear with me, right? Because that's something I should do, right? Let me see. Let me bring up a video from. It is really important, right? So there's like, for those of you who don't know, right? There's like a village being built, or like a town being built inside of Sligo town. I don't know. I can't. Where's this fella now? I hope he doesn't lost his. There you go, Declan. Let me see now. He's posted good videos on. So let me see here. Is this the video I should play here? Let's see. Is he another good video here? Yeah, this one here. Okay, right. We'll play this clip here right next because this is very important. We need to raise awareness about what's this. I've never seen anything like this in Ireland yet. This is a different type of version of them like a military style camps. This is like something similar here. This is absolutely massive. It can probably house 1,000 migrants in Sligo town. This is crazy. Wait till you see this, right? Okay, press this button here. Okay, there's a protest this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. Sligo town. Make sure you get out there, support the people of Sligo. Look, I cannot underestimate the size of this iPass complex. There's 3 buildings. It can probably house 1,000 migrants. So everybody in Ireland, no matter where you're from, come to Sligo town this coming Saturday, 3 p.m. Let me play this clip here from Declan himself. He's from the town. He'll be coming on my show this coming Tuesday. Make sure you tune into that live at 8 p.m. and we'll be going down there to Sligo, bringing banners, bringing placards, bringing signs, bringing newspapers, doing live streams to help them out, right? Try to raise awareness about what is happening in County Sligo town. Let's play this clip here, right?
The weekly update. Morning all. This is just a weekly update here now on the Mega iPass Centre here in Sligo. Now unfortunately you can't see through it anymore with this big building now on the side, but to anyone that hasn't seen the previous videos, there's going to be 5 of these buildings which are roughly about 5 to 6 stories high, all with about 4 apartments on each floor, and there's about 5 of them. So there's going to be about over 100 apartments being made here, and they're going to be having their own leisure centre, and they're going to have their own little playing area, and on top of that a 270 car park, which is wild. I didn't know how people, you know, having seeking international protection are able to afford cars, but sure it is. But this is what we're dealing with. Instead of giving the resources to our students and our homeless, they're building entire communities for these people that has contributed nothing. And yet we have people up and down the country, people like Sean Meehan and all these other ones who are getting punished and penalised because they decided to build a home on their own land, and they're getting terrorised with prison and everything, and yet they are building entire communities for these people. It's wild, like. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much attention being brought to this. So whoever sees this video, do please like and share it.
It's absolutely crazy. Did you see the size of that? He said 5 buildings, 3 stories high, each single one. And you know these iPad centres, they put bunk beds in each single room. What did I say? 270 car park. Come on here. Do the math. You could probably fit 1,000 people into this iPad centre. This must be stopped. So share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there regarding what's happening in Sligo town. Protest is coming Saturday, 3 p.m, Sligo town. Every Irish man is a local in every part of Ireland, as John Wilson says. So no matter where you're from, whether it be from Kenmare, Dublin, Belfast, Tyrconnell, Donegal, Offaly, Tipperary, get in Sligo town this coming Saturday, 3 p.m. We will be there, and there'll be a good protest, good speakers, and of course it's going to be a peaceful protest. All our protests are always peaceful, alright? What do you think of that? Like, tell me, what's your opinion on what's happening in Sligo town? Were you aware of what's happening in Sligo town? Keeping it quiet. This is terrible, says Catherine. They get free cars. Well, this is the thing. As Declan said in that video there, like, how can international protection applicants afford cars? How can they even get a driving license? Can someone please explain this to me? Explain it to me like I'm 6 years old. When the Irish taxpayer is footing the bill, we're paying for all of this. We're footing the bill here. We have a right to say no. We have a right to be consulted. There should be a referendum on mass immigration into Ireland. Please let me know what you think. In the live chat, in the comment section, please let me know what you think. So as I was saying there, we will be going down to County Sligo this coming Saturday, 3 p.m. Make sure you get out there. We'll be bringing on John Malloy and young Declan there this coming Tuesday. John's got a protest Wednesday at the GPO, this coming Wednesday, 12 o'clock noon. And then Declan will be coming on, probably, we'll bring one on after the other to discuss what's happening, right? And so why Declan's coming on Tuesday and John Malloy's coming on Tuesday. But we'll be going down to Sligo this coming Saturday to support them. To bring the banners, to bring the flags, bring the placards, bring the signs, do the live streams, try to raise as much awareness, get this going global, not just only in Sligo town, not only nationwide, but global, alright? But as you have seen of all these protests, we're covering every single protest in Ireland. We give out hundreds of flags for free at these protests. We provide banners, we provide signs, all for free. But like, we do need your support here. We cannot do this without you. If you can support our work, we'd really, really appreciate it. You can chip in to our flag fund. Scroll down below the video. In the description, chip into our flag fund now. A simple €10 donation will put 3 flags into the hands of Irish nationalists. This also contributes to the banner fund, the sign fund, to the flags. Now, we want to keep doing this. We want to keep handing flags out to Irish nationalists at all of these protests. We are covering Sligo, Waterford, Galway. We're covering all these protests, right? So we need your support. A simple €10 donation goes a long, long way. Look at those beautiful flags. They make the protest so, so good. And the optics are essential here. Optics is essential. Like, for example, we were in Roscommon last weekend. And the amount of people, I've never seen this before, on the footpaths, on the sidewalks, applauding us, saying well done. I've never seen it before, but I think it was because of the optics. We had a beautiful banner, we had signs, we had flags, we had a purpose, we had a mission. We weren't just walking around the streets looking like Egypt. We looked professional. And as optics is really, really important. You have to look professional. You have to look like are organised, and that's what we're doing. We're bringing organisation, we're bringing a professionalism to all these protests, but we need your support. We cannot do this without you. So you can chip in from anywhere in the world. Scroll down below the video, click the link in the description. A simple €10 will put 3 flags into the hands of Irish nationalists. If you want to donate more, we'd really appreciate it, alright? What's everybody saying in the live chat? Those signs are brilliant. Thank you very much, Catherine. No, we're professionalising these protests, and if you want us to get involved, we do this all for free. We don't ask for any money from the organisers, you know, but we just rely on the people like who watch our shows and watch my videos just to chip in, you know, and particularly the Irish diaspora. If you can help us out too, historically, you have always helped us out. So if you want to do so, you can, you know, support our work. Optics are essential. No, I hear people saying, "Oh, the handing out flags is a waste of time. The signs, placards." No, I'm telling you, we had a big effect in Roscommon there. With big effect in Roscommon. You know, I should bring up an article actually. I'll show you, because Monday morning there was a big article by the Irish Times. If I can find it now. Where was it? Was this one here? Let me see now. I couldn't. Was it the Irish Times? It was an Irish Times article, or was a mainstream media article about how the right wing in Ireland are now getting organised. I never seen an article like that only until Monday. You know, so there you go. The powers that be do not want you organised. They do not want you professional. For example, look, I despise the left wing, far left communists. They hate Ireland, destroy Ireland, but they've got complete and utter backing, like from the likes of George Soros. But if you look at their protests, it's highly organised. You have to give it to them. They are highly organised. You've got trade unions, you've got NGOs heavily involved, big funding. But you know, a little goes a long way for us. And if you go to these protests at the far left, they've got really good chants. They've got high quality banners. They've got flags. They've got signs. They're very professional, and they get their message across. But then, you know, for the Irish nationalists, they've been walking around for years with nothing, absolutely nothing. So we need to bring professionalism, an organisation to our protests. That's why we're doing it, and it is already having an effect. Please let me know in the live chat what you think. Do you agree with me? And if you want to support our work, you can chip into our flag fund in the description below. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, so let me see now. I have an idea, right? I'm going to start like a series or a chronicle of stories. I think they're very good, because there's a Facebook page, right, called iPass Hunters. They're very good. I'm looking for I want to do like a video each time I do a live stream and post it then, like called like iPass Chronicles or something like that. I'm looking for a name. If anybody has got an idea, see, iPass. I'm thinking of using the name should I do like a poll? Let me do a poll, right? Just because start a poll, right? I'll let you decide, right? The question is, what should my iPass series be called? Right. So I've got a couple, right? A couple. So one is iPass Uncovered. iPass Uncovered. Because they do great stories as iPass Hunters. iPass. Go away, will you? God, what is going on here? My keyboard's going mad. Sorry. iPass Uncovered. The next one. Any in the live chat, please let me know what you think. iPass Diaries. Let me see. I've got a number of them written out here. iPass Insider. Maybe iPass Insider. iPass Chronicles. We'll have a laugh here. Any, like, it has to be short and sweet. Can't be long. This is the idea. No, you have to be. It can't be too long. It has to be like 2 words. The iPass files is quite a pretty good one there. iPass files. The iPass files. Right. I'll go to the live chat now because I know you sir. iPass on iPass. iPass files. Can I do another option or is that it? Okay. The iPass Uncovered, iPass Insider, iPass Chronicles, or the iPass files. Okay, look. There now. There's the poll. You tell me now. Let's be interesting. I'll not tell you which one I like, but let's see what the people say now, right? So everyone's vote now. It doesn't cost you anything to vote. iPass Uncovered seems to be winning at the minute. So everyone get in, vote now, right? Get in there and vote. It's interesting just to watch it live voting. Okay, so yeah, the one that I thought was the best is not actually winning. The iPass Uncovered seems to be winning. But don't let me sway your vote. You do your own voting, okay? So iPass, the one that I thought was the best is getting the least amount of votes. That is what it is. See, this is why it's better to have more eyes on it. So, and by 47% of the vote, iPass Uncovered seems to be the best. iPass Files is coming in second. Look, you just be on, like, if whatever you think looks good. Let me go to the live chat because you've probably got other ideas. iPass Holiday, iPass Watch. Yeah, iPass Watch is pretty good. iPass Uncovered is pretty good, I think. iPass Exposed, Uncovered. iPass Watch. Look, can I change the poll, right? Let's remove the one that. Can I just start it again? End poll. Do I have to redo them all? Do I have to redo them all? Because at the minute, iPass Uncovered is winning. Right, so let's do another one, right? I think that let's do one more. Let me see here now. Where is the? How do you create a poll? Start Q&A. Start a poll. Series. Title. What did I say? iPass Uncovered. Or what was the other one? iPass Watch or iPass Exposed? iPass Watch. I follow iPass Watch. Is it iPass Watch? Is that the one we were thinking about? iPass Exposed. iPass Exposed. I like iPass. Okay, God, like iPass Exposed. Just do another one, right? iPass Watch. Okay, iPass Watch. Okay, there's 3. iPass Uncovered, iPass Exposed, iPass Watch. There you go now. That's the 3. It'll be one of them. You tell me now which one you want, right? We'll do the series. We'll do another video first, right? And then we'll go back to. So vote now in the live chat. You can vote. I'll not say anything. I'll not try and sway your vote. So it's a 50-50 neck already. I'm not going to say who's winning, but it's a 50-50 neck. Oh, there's one's winning. 47-34. Okay. It's interesting just watching the vote. So why? Just get in there and vote. If you're watching the live chat, just help. Like the very least you could do is vote. Right, I think we've already got the winner, but things can change. Okay. Look, we'll do a video, right? We'll come back to it. You never know. The underdog could win yet. Okay. Why can I mute this? Why is it playing?
What it truly.
Let me see. I'm gonna refresh this page here because it's not working for some reason. There we go now. I was kind of glitching there for a second. Okay, right. Ready to go. Let's go to the poll quickly. Okay, I think we're on to a winner here. Okay. And regarding the iPass, like, so let's just say there is a winner. iPass exposed. So should I title like iPass exposed episode 1? Because I'm planning to do wee episodes, 3, 4, 5 minute episodes. You will not iPass. No, like iPass exposed episode 1. Something like that. I kind of want it to be a theme going forward. Let me know in the light chat what you think. Is that a good idea? iPass exposed episode 1. iPass exposed series 1 or so episode 1, something like that. Let me know in the live chat, right? Just don't know how exactly it's going to work, but we'll do our best anyway, right? Okay, let's cover this story.
Ireland is full. Yeah, you're right. Ireland is full of those people that are tearing apart what it truly means to be Irish. Ireland is full of hate mongers that are shouting in the streets, angry at immigrants, while they are tearing apart what it truly means to be Irish. Yes, Ireland is full of too many people spreading hatred, spreading division, all in the name of this beautiful country, Ireland. And yes, Ireland is full of shouting, finger pointing, and overnight experts on immigration after having watched one angry video on Facebook. Yes, Ireland is full of those keyboard warriors, TikTok tough guys who've never volunteered a single day in the community, but now suddenly deeply care about the community. Yes, Ireland is full. It is full of hate mongers, full of angry people that make noise and are angry at immigrants, and full of people waving the Irish tricolour as if it stands for exclusion and racism. Let's be clear, the Irish flag, Irish tricolour, stands for peace, unity and respect, not for bullying people on the streets. And Ireland's population is not full. We are still 2 million people less than 150 years ago. And no, Ireland is not full of immigrants. It is full of people who have forgotten their history. People who scream, "Go home," while forgetting their own ancestors left Ireland to seek refuge in other countries. The truth is, Ireland still has room. Room for compassion, room for justice, and room for people who want to build this nation, not divide. So if you're really worried about Ireland being full, ask yourself, what is Ireland really full of? Full of too many immigrants or too many people twisting Irish pride?
Where do you start with that? That's a so-called imam in Ireland lecturing the Irish people about their own history, attacking anyone who calls immigration or anyone who criticizes immigration, racist, far right. When we carry the sign Ireland is full, it's full of foreigners. We are becoming a minority within our own country. And they keep bringing us up, oh, well, we're only half the population of what we were during pre-famine times. Well, maybe so, but it wasn't full of Africans and Muslims and whatnot. It was full of Irish people. We have no problem with increasing the population, but Irish people. We want an Irish Ireland, not a foreign Ireland. We don't want to be foreigners in our own country. We want an ethnic Irish Ireland. We are ethno-nationalists. We have no shame in saying that. We believe in our blood. We believe in our ancestors. We believe in our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Without him, we wouldn't be here. He gave us this land, which we call home. Now, why do they have to come to our countries, European countries, and lecture us about our own history? The absolute cheek of this man. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And he made a video after trying to backtrack and saying, oh, this was all sarcasm, I was only joking. Insulting every Irish man, woman and child in Ireland. Absolute disgusting. Share these videos with all your friends and families. Let's expose this hate monger here himself. What do you sort of think in the live chat? What's your opinion of this man? So iPass exposed it is. Was I muted? See the wee clip I was before I played this man here. Was I muted? Was I? Because I don't know if I pressed the right button. I don't see any you're muted, Niall. So I'm hoping I'm alright. Yeah, some nerve, haven't they? My God Almighty! I know it's true. They've got some nerve. Okay, everybody, I'm just reading the live chat there. Okay, look, let's go to the iPass centers, or the iPass hunters. Let me see how this looks, right? I don't know how this will look here. Let me see. That's, maybe. See, I don't like that either. Let me see, cropped. Can I do that? No, that's not going to work either. I need like a... Let me see here. I don't know how to work this here. How do I close that there? iPass. iPass. See, probably not iPass hunters. Let me see now. What's the best way to do this here? Because Facebook is kind of changing their layout. I can't like zoom in on or like go in on one post. I have to like scroll down, find the page I want. See, I can zoom in here, can I? Okay, I'll try this one now. Does this work here? Let's see, can I do this? Cropped. There we go. See, does this work here? Okay. I think this works, isn't it? Post. Yeah, that works there. Just about works. Let me see, actually. Hold on. Can I pull this over a wee bit? There we go. Sugar. That should be better now. Okay. So. iPass exposed, eh? This is the word or the title we're going to go for. So. iPass exposed, episode 1. So this comes from iPass Hunter's Facebook page. Oh, actually, that's the wrong article. Let me go back again because this is the only way I can do it, really. This is the one I want for here now. Okay. So, iPass Exposed, Episode 1. This comes from iPass Hunter's Facebook page. Meet Yaroslav Derrida, a Roma gypsy from Slovakia. Moved to Ireland 3 years ago and has never worked. On arrival, his wife signed for disability allowance and he signed on as her carer. Their income consists of care allowance, disability allowance, and children's allowance for their children. Yaroslav has been renting privately and receiving rent allowance and emergency payments to pay the bills from the social system. Yaroslav thought the house he was in was too old, so he left, moved in with his friends, and declared himself homeless. Within 4 months, Kildare County Council had, through the Clwyd Housing Agency, given him a new house in Park Namanach, Balmany, Newbridge, worth €380,000. Clwyd Housing is an NGO which receives all of its funding from the government. They then rent the houses at a lower cost to those less well off, but here's the best part. Yaroslav has no income, so the social welfare will pay his rent to Clwyd, one government body paying rent to an NGO on a house built and paid for by the Irish taxpayer. Here you can see Yaroslav collecting his new car in August 2024, for which he received money towards the purchase, as he said the family needed it. Social welfare investigations have come to the conclusion that the disability allowance claim is fraudulent, which would also make the carer allowance fraudulent. This couple spent half their time in Ireland and the other half in Slovakia. 10 Ryanair flights a year for someone with severe back pain. But why would they be spending so much time in another country? Because investigations have found they actually own a house in a place called Lavoka in Slovakia. They are currently renovating Serious fraud, no doubt, but what will be the penalty? You guessed it, a €15 reduction in future social welfare payments, while they continue to receive payments and government housing. But here's the icing on the cake. This family are friends of Joseph Puska, the scum who murdered Aisling Murphy. This country is being raped by these you-know-what, and the government and its entities are facilitating it and engaging in victim blaming. When people who are being wronged speak up, they call them racist. This particular fraud with house and payments is in the region of €1 million so far, and that's only one. Here's an image of him here. Let's see, I can't. Maybe you can get him here. No. There's a nice car there, paid for by you, the Irish taxpayer. Isn't that wonderful? When I say the Irish are being discriminated against their own, in their own country, this is what I'm talking about here. You see, foreigners are getting put up in the lap of luxury, getting brand new cars, cheating the Irish taxpayer out of it and going over to Slovakia and building brand new homes. And when the Irish regime find out, what do? We slap on the wrist. They continue to get social welfare payments. Absolutely disgusting. Share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's continue this iPass Exposed series. This is episode 1. Many more episodes to continue. So share these videos out there, right? So what do you think of them? We series there. Are they a good idea? I think that's a hard-hitting video. Hard-hitting news article. Please let me know in the live chat what you think. The live chat's going mad there. Let me see, what is the live chat saying? Yep, no tax, no NCT, no insurance, absolutely. So what do you think of the wee series going forward? Do you think that's a good idea? Okay, great to see so many people in the live chat. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there, everybody. What else have I got here for you? Let me go back to the live chat here. I've X'd the screen by accident here. Hold on. Any questions, please let me know in the live chat. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. Share these live streams with all your friends and family. We'll be live again this coming Tuesday, so make sure you tune in, alright? Okay, so don't forget to sub to our backup YouTube channel. Niall McConnell, Shielding the Hair. Link is in the description. Make sure you go and subscribe to our backup channel, alright? Okay, what's everybody saying in the live chat there? Good idea, says Robert. Thanks very much. I think it's a good idea. You expose iPass money laundering millionaires. Absolutely, we will continue to do so. Tuesday, what time? 8 PM. We'll be live on Tuesday, right? Okay, everybody, look, if you want to support our work, you can do so. You can chip into our flag fund. You can join as a member, Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement and the whole island of Ireland, Shielding the Hair. I am the leader of Shielding the Hair, so if you want to join, scroll down below the video, click the link in the description and join as a member now. What do you get if you join as a member? This beautiful box, this beautiful badge, the Who We Are booklet, the framed proclamation, the Irish tricolour flag, and this membership card. You can join from anywhere in the world. Scroll down below the video, click the link in the description and join as a member now. Like as I was saying already, like any support we get goes straight to our flags, banners, placards, and you know, like I just seen there, like we've had a €110 donation from Willie. So thanks very much, Willie. I really appreciate your support. But you know, like that's why we need your support. Like €10 will put 3 flags into the hands of Irish nationalists, but we handed hundreds at these protests. We give out banners, placards, signs for free. You know, so look, we need your support. We cannot do this on your own. Like we are providing entertainment here. We don't mind providing the entertainment as long as we get your support. So if you want to support our work, scroll down below the video in the description. Support our work now, alright? Okay. So look, that's it for me tonight, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Look, please consider chipping into our flag fund. Scroll down below the video, click the link in the description, chip into our flag fund. We cannot do this without you. We had one €10 donation so far tonight. We really appreciate it, but we need support. We're not funded by the state. We're not funded by NGOs. We rely on your continued support. We handed these flags and banners, placards, all for free. We don't ask for any money at the protests. And like, if you another way you can do support our work is joining as a member. This is the beautiful box you get. This membership badge. This Who We Are booklet, the frame proclamation, and the Irish tricolour flag. This is what you get if you join as a member now, and this membership badge. You can join from anywhere in the world. All links I'm talking about is down below the video in the description. Alright, everybody. So that's it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all again soon. God bless you all. Aaron go bra.